My name is Margaret Glaspy, and I'm a singer and songwriter originally from California, and I now live in Brooklyn, New York. I played a few instruments growing up, but the first kind of official instrument that I played was the fiddle. So I played the fiddle for like 9 years. When I was about 16 or so, I started getting really into singing because I would sing like the folk songs I was playing on the fiddle. After I started getting into singing, I picked up the guitar because it just made sense to start playing guitar. Everybody in my family is super musical, so I feel like it just made a lot of sense. It was never like, you know, foreign or weird for somebody to just be singing songs or whatever at home.
My name's James Bentley. I'm owner, proprietor of Fort Brooklyn. I built the studio back in 2003. Had a few people help me out with a few things, but for the most part, it's primarily me. The best thing you can do for acoustics is just have a bunch of clutter. You know, it absorbs sound and breaks it up. I mean, this room has a lot of clutter, as you see. But I mean, the baffles, you know, doing the old school baffles and stuff like that helps out a lot.
I feel like I have trouble sometimes whenever I'm songwriting, really going in any extreme direction, because I feel like I'm not that extreme of a person in some ways. And so it doesn't resonate with me to be like, oh man, I'm so heartbroken, because whenever I get my heart broken, I'm like, I think I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Over time, I think I'm going to heal, and it's going to be. So whenever sometimes I try and kind of go against my gut instinct and write really just over the top songs, and I can never do it because it's not really who I am. I played with the band today, and all these really great guys. Jay Most was playing bass, and Jake Sherman was playing keys, and John Allen was playing the drums. I was playing for the last couple of years just solo, all these shows solo by myself, and I love it so much. It can get a little, it's super intense every time where you're kind of facing an audience, and it's kind of crazy if you're only one person and you're kind of taking in all the energy from several people. So I've been finding when I have a band, it's a little bit less of an undertaking when you play live. It's more of a fun experience and less of like a dramatic experience. Whenever I play by myself, it's very dramatic. Whether I'm playing a happy song or a sad song or a fast song or a slow song, it just feels very intense all the time. So having people around to kind of joke around with or just feed off of is kind of amazing. So looking forward to playing more with the band in the future.
I've been recording bands for 14 years now, and most of the recordings just end up like on the merch table or like, you know, on the shelf or for their kids or, you know, whatever else. So, but there's, you know, I've recorded so many good bands and so many good songs that I'm gonna try to start getting out there and basically selling it to film and television. I've had some luck with a couple clients landing in Grey's Anatomy, the OC, stuff like that. In the session today, we took like a really, really old school approach. Everybody in the room just belting it out. Lots of room bleeding, all the mics, but I like to use that to my advantage to give that, you know, performance sound. You can't really, if you isolate people, you can't really get that sound.
Who Said is basically what's from a girl's perspective, and she's talking about, you know, the person that she was potentially in love with, telling him that you can't assume that I'm just going to be on my own and kind of here for the taking, because now that you have kind of disregarded me, I've moved on, or I'm trying to, and now you're trying to get in touch, and I can't really let you because I already know that I'm going to feel terrible afterwards.
I'm Margaret Glaspy, and this is called Who Said. 1, 2, 3, 4.